said, move the main power to the side. Reed! Yeah, Reed, it's me, George Buckers Jr. Yeah, Joey Ninja, trained by the Taliban. What, fella? Shut up! Try to do me thing, man! Oh, yeah, man, was a lad. Reed, I'm going to talk you about me dad, Reed, Joey Buckers. Now, he was this enigmatic character, you know, like Mystique and like espionage and that. And you normally see him outside the Dog and Parrot with no top on and a muggle beard and like massive gogs, like sticking his fingers up at all the people on the buses and that. Anyway, Reed, he used to have this bucket, and if you dropped 50 pence in there, Reed, the hit was on. He was an assassin, Reed. And the only two people he didn't manage to get was Robson Green and Sting, because like they moved away from the region and they came back all talking Lolly Darth and Kenton Bar and that, you know. And they say, oh, I'm a talker man and I know my voice. But anyway, I often remember the times when we used to snuggle up in a box. And the rats. Rats. Have you noticed you haven't seen any rats in the morning? Is that because they're like a lion? Or do they prefer tigers? Anyway, we used to snuggle up in a box, keep warm and suck each other off. No, you dimmy biscuits, none of that, no. It's like, you know, if you get bitten by a snake, you've got to suck out the venom and that. Well, that's what it was, especially if you get bitten on your cock. So, he was captured, and he was taken off to Area 51, where he became like head of security and that, you know what I'm talking about. And I went off to join the Taliban. And they taught us loads of cush things like tagging, twatting, digging out of people's cans, tokery. Here, they like you to have a trade, you know what I'm talking about. And then I went to go and stay with my ma, Jodie Kinney. Now she was a bare knuckle boxer. And she used to bedazzle all her opponents with her massive bazoomas. And then smack them in the heat. Jodie Welton, 16 stitches. I was with my stepdad as well, you know, Dave. Anyway, he worked on the buses, so we got loads of more kids. And I'm named after all these famous people. You know, so there's like our Andy, Walt Kelly, P. Diddy, and Epstein. He likes hanging off the back of doors. Here that comes off. I didn't tell you, Reed. I was in Newcastle the other day, Reed, and I did what any normal person would do in Newcastle, Reed, and I nested my nutsack like on a bollard. Anyway, it started raining, so I got inside Eldon Squares, and I see this escalator going down. So I go, Geordie legend. So I put my nutsack on, let it go, caught it. Put it on, let it go, caught it. Put it on, let it go, caught it. Anyway, at this point, right, all my pubes got caught underneath the mechanism, and because I'm a Jolly Ninja trained by the Taliban, and my pubes are so strong, I got catapulted down like the escalator, you know, and my legs were flailing like that, you know, and all the old biddies were getting knocked off, festive babes were going down everywhere, and I landed on the ground, and this lad says, he comes out of Argos's, and he goes, here! Pal, are you autistic? And I went, mate! I couldn't draw a picture to save me life. I was talking to my pal, Liam the Liar. And I said, I'm digging this gaff. And like, you know, grafting that. And he went, what, you digging our in Kelly? I'm a dentist. And I went, no man, I'm digging this daft kids party in digital. I've got some gags, can I just rub the basket? He goes, down, sunshine, not resent. Anyway, when he regained consciousness, I tell them the gags. So the first one was this. Here! What do you get hanging from pear trees? Sore arms! Alright. He said, no, what you need to do, you need to be edgier. Edgier. And I goes, what's a Geordie lass's favourite wine? Yeah, take us to the Merrill Centre. And he goes, no man, you need to be edgier. I'm going to give you 2 gags, right? Which will go down better than Bruno scoring a goal from, from the bit there, aye. Did you see it? Yeah. Johnny Legend. So here's the gags. Read. What's 9 foot long and can't pull around in a corridor? A toddler with a spear through its head. And the last one is this. Why do women wear makeup and perfume? Because they're ugly and they stink. Joy